Hi, welcome to our channel once again. As always, today is also another opportunity for you to learn something new. In this video, I'm going to share with you how to regulate your time on various social media platforms and also various apps that you have installed on your phone. This is in aid of helping you increase your productivity and reduce the time that you waste on certain applications. So let's move straight into the video. We are going to use a particular app called Stayfocused. So let's get to Play Store. Go to Play Store, then search for Stay Focused. Okay, Stay Focused. This is the very app that we are talking about. At the top here, click Stay Focused and install it. I have it already installed. I need to do an update rather. So, but if this is the first time that you are checking up on it, you have an option to install it. Looks like I don't have enough space. Alright, so let's go ahead and open it, as I have already installed it on my phone. So let's assume you are able to install it. Then go and open Stayfocused. Alright, so when you open Stayfocused, you are greeted with this particular interface, and there are so many functions in this particular app. There are a lot of things that you can do with it, but for now I will just highlight the very important ones that you need to regulate the time that you spend on the various applications. So we have a menu bar down here with profiles, apps, usage, timeline, then usage stats. So I'll walk you through each of them. Then also on the top left corner there is also a menu there. I won't talk much about what is there. So once you get it, you can also explore all the other functionalities that I do not discuss in this video. So in the first place, let's go to apps. Down here, the lower menu, apps, and you realize that every app on the phone is listed here. Every app that I have on the phone is listed here. When you pay close attention to what is written under each of the app, for instance under Learn CSS, I have spent 00 seconds and 0 launches. This implies that for today I haven't opened this app before. That's 0 launches. I haven't opened it. I have spent 0 seconds in it. Let's check about Instagram. With Instagram, I've spent 30 minutes 1 second on Instagram. Then I've launched it 6 times today. So that is one interesting thing. You get to see every app on your phone, how many minutes you've spent on it in the day, and also how many times you've opened it. So for LinkedIn, I've spent 2 minutes 58 seconds in it, and I've opened it once. Another thing worth noting is that there is a padlock to each app on the right hand side, and most of them are blue over here, but some are red. So the difference is that with the blue ones, I haven't set them to be regulated, but with the red ones, I have some time limits on it as to how much time I can spend in the particular application in a day. So let's use Instagram for instance. As you see down here too, there is a timer down there showing 30 minutes daily, meaning I've set a daily limit of 30 minutes. At the end of the day, I should have spent maximum 30 minutes on Instagram. So what happens is that anytime I go beyond 30 minutes, Instagram will be locked out so that I can't access it. That is how you are able to regulate the time that you spend on various social media platforms. So for LinkedIn too, I've set 30 minutes daily limit, and some others. These ones are ones that have not set limits for. Okay, so for WhatsApp, even though I've set the limit, I've deactivated it for today. So you will see activate here. Once I click activate, I'm going to be logged out because I've already spent 1 hour 54 minutes and I've launched it 25 times in the day. Okay, let's proceed to the next menu item, that's usage timeline. The usage timeline also gives you a list of all the apps that you are using, all the activities that you are performing on your phone, the very time that you did what, and how long you spent doing that particular thing. So for instance, I opened Google Play Store at 11:51 p.m. and I spent 28 seconds there. It gives you an idea of how much time you are spending there, just that it's in a chronological order, so you can see what you did at any point in time. This could also help you get to know if somebody picks your phone, exactly what they did with your phone and how long they spent on any of the apps. So let's move to the next menu item, that's usage stats. With the usage stats, for instance, this is I've spent 7 hours 4 minutes on my phone today. That's what it's telling me. The whole day I've spent 7 hours and 4 minutes on my phone, and it's broken down into WhatsApp. I've spent 1 hour 54 minutes, VidMate 1 hour 12 minutes, and the likes. So it gives you a whole idea of what you are doing in the course of the day. When you check the top here too, there are other menus that we can check. So there is this one that tells us how many times you've opened or you've launched all the applications in your phone. So 339 launches, and the breakdown is for the launcher, I've opened it 83 times, I've opened contacts 34 times, and the rest. The next one is for screen locks. I have a lock on my screen. Anytime I want to access it, I have to open that particular lock. So that is what is being counted over here, the number of times I've opened that particular screen lock. Let's go back to the very first item, that's profiles. So with profiles, we have two main categories here. We have the straight mode and the lock mode. With the straight mode, you set a duration of time within which you cannot make changes to the settings you have done on your phone. So for instance, if I have set that my Instagram account should only permit me to spend a maximum of 30 minutes and I'm in straight mode for up to the next 2 months, then it means within the next 2 months I can't change that limit. And anytime I'm logged out of Instagram, I can't also take myself out of the lockdown mode. Alright, so with a lock mode, that one, anytime you want to make a change, it will require you to set a password. It will require you to enter your password in order to take you out of the lock mode. So these are two categories that you can choose any. I've decided not to choose one because I'm making it flexible in order to be able to record this particular tutorials that I'm doing. Alright, so let's take one app and see the actual details. I prefer to use the Instagram. Let's go to Instagram. Alright, by a click of it, you get the other information. So for each app, you can actually set a daily usage limit. You can set an hourly usage limit. You can also set specific time intervals within which the app should be blocked. Then a few others. So let's go one by one. With a daily usage limit, you are allowed to set the number of days on which particular day should your account or should this rule that you are setting the limits affect the app. So for instance, for Instagram, I've set Monday to Friday. From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays, my Instagram is being regulated. I can spend only a maximum of 30 minutes, but on Saturdays and Sundays, I have the luxury of time to visit it as many times as I want. So what I intend to do with Instagram is I want to block one, the app launch. That's what I've indicated, what's indicated up here. Then also notifications, meaning after I've spent that 30 minutes and I've been logged out of Instagram, the app is not going to launch anymore. Then I'm not going to get any notifications from there. Then when it locks up, this particular message down here is what shows, but you can equally edit it. So stay focused on your goals. I'll show you the exact outcome of how it is. So you can actually edit this into any message that you want to tell yourself so that it will keep you focused and indeed increase your productivity. So we can also set hourly usage limit, and when you set this, what it means is that for every 1 hour you want to spend a maximum of this minute in or on that particular app. So if it is 5 minutes, it means for every hour, let's say in the morning when you wake up from 6 to 6:59, you can only spend a maximum of 5 minutes on Instagram. With a specific time intervals, I can actually set a time that from, let's say, for every Monday to Friday, from maybe my working hours are 8 to 4, so I can set from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. that Instagram shouldn't open, and that is what is going to be applied. Okay, then there is quick block too. With a quick block, you just set a particular duration within which you want to block it. So for now, let's say if for the next 3 hours I'm going to be busy, so I want to set that for the next 3 hours Instagram shouldn't open, then I'll just choose this and save, so that for the next 3 hours I'll be logged out of the account. Then you can also set it based on a number of launches, how many times. So in case right now what I have here, one launch, it means that at the end of the day, once I open the Instagram account once, afterwards I shouldn't be able to open it again. So you can set this number as high as you want it, and you can do this for actually virtually every app on your phone, and this can help you regulate the time that you spend on these various platforms. Not only the apps but also websites. So when you come to the apps, you see all apps, and beside this there is all sites. So let's click on that. With all sites, you can add any website that you visit. So for instance, I have facebook.com here. Then you do the same settings as you do for the apps. So if you have any particular time that you want to restrict your usage, then you do it. You can as well add any other website by clicking the search icon up here after the GoPro. By click of it and add the website. So for instance, google.com. So just type the address of the website, google.com, then add. Also, so you've added this website. You click and you set the details as to how to regulate it. Finally, let me show you a screen of how it is. So let's go to my Instagram. You realize that I set a limit of 30 minutes and I've already exceeded that 30 minutes. So let's try opening it this time. Did I turn it off? Okay, Instagram. Oh, I've reset the thing. Sorry, so I reset it. That is how come. Let me just take it back to you. Let's make it 0. Then let me save this and let's go back to it. Now it's set to be 0 minutes and I've already spent 16 seconds. So this is what happens. Now the app is telling me stay focused on your goals, your peace and your happiness. Don't waste your time on anything that doesn't contribute to your growth. So this is actually the motivational quote that I typed in over there, or that's the generic one that comes with it. So you can actually change the content and put whatever message you want to tell yourself when you are logged out in there. Then down here too, we have the Instagram app is blocked based on your setting in Stay Focused. You already tried opening it 2 times after it has been blocked. That's what it's saying. Stay focused. So it's telling you to stay focused, and this will help you a ton of times if you want to regulate the time that you spend on any app or any website at all. Just follow this and set the time duration in which you are allowed to use it. Thank you for watching. If you are yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly do so to show us some love, and also share the video with your colleagues so that they will also learn new things every day. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave your comments in the comments box below. Thanks, and see you in the next video. Bye.